Hi, this is Kelsey Cox, and today I'm going to be explaining the high fidelity prototype I created of a mobile application. I used Adobe XD to create this prototype, and it is designed for usage on iPhone 6th, 7th, and 8th generations. This application is partly modeled off of our travel advisor scenario presented in our textbook, and there are three main goals of this application. The first is to allow users to discover travel locations. The second is to allow users to discover visa requirements, and this is done by entering in their destination country and their country of nationality. And finally, the third goal is to allow the user to find out vaccination requirements for their destination country. So now I'm going to provide a demonstration on how a user can use this app. So first you want to click on the Let's Get Started button. This takes the user to the main menu page as you see here, and it's a nice purple color background scheme and it also uses dark blue. There's also a scroll feature that is embodied in this application which will allow the user to scroll through. There's a back button, the user clicks it and they can go back. And then there's also a main menu icon, which is like a little house symbol, and that will bring the user there at any point in this application. So there are different features here, such as discover locations, visa requirements, and vaccination requirements. And there's also an About Us button that they can click. And the user can click on Discover Locations. This is the main Discover page, and it has all the different locations that they can travel to and an article about how to find the best vacation destinations. They can use this search bar to type in a place and they can discover it that way. And for example, they can click on Tokyo, Japan, and this will present them of a screen of information about Japan. And for example, it says $126 a night, different tips such as free Wi-Fi, or it's located on the Honshu Island. And it also says a little short description about Japan. Tokyo is Japan's busiest capital, mixes with the ultra-modern and the traditional, from the neon-lit skyscraper to the historic temples. And then there's also this link they can click to see more information about Japan. So that will just give the user an overview of Japan and give them some things to explore. So they can click the back link to go back, and then they'll be back on the main Discover page. But if they wanted to search a place, they could just click on the type of place. And if they typed in CA in the link box, they would get a drop-down list of some options: Cabo San Lucas, Cambodia, and the Cayman Islands. And if they wanted to select Cabo San Lucas, it would take them to another page. So this page would give the user a short overview about Cabo San Lucas. It would include hotel costs and different tips. It would also include a short description such as Cabo San Lucas, a resort city on the southern tip of Mexico's Baja California Peninsula. It's known for its beaches, water-based activities, and nightlife. And this would just give the user an overview of some of the features that they can experience at Cabo San Lucas. And they can also click the button listed at the bottom of the page to see more information, and they can click the back button. And then after this point, they might want to just go to the home screen, so they can click on the home icon and go to the main menu. Now I'll show you how a user can select visa requirements by clicking the Visa Requirements button. Here, step 1 says to select a destination country, and they can do that by searching for it in the destination country search box or selecting the destination country by list button at the bottom of the screen. So here they might just want to click on Japan, and next, step 2 would be to select the country of nationality, and again they can search for it in the country of nationality search box or by the list option at the bottom. So here they might want to select the United States, so they would click that button, and this would take the user to the final result, step 3, which is the visa requirements. And this is the destination country, Japan, the country of nationality is the United States, and finally it would say what visa requirements are needed. And here you must have 1, a valid passport, and 2, an onward/return ticket for tourists and business visa-free stays of up to 90 days. And your passport must be valid for the entire time in Japan. And it has an additional note that visa-free entry status may not be changed to another status without first departing and then re-entering Japan. And then at this button at the bottom, you can print your visa requirements. So now the user will select the home button, and that will take them back to the main menu. And now using the scroll button, they can scroll down to the vaccination requirements link, and they can select that button. And then now The first step is to select the destination country, and they can do that by using the search box or selecting the destination country by list. For example, they want to select Peru. Go ahead and click that, and then it will take them to the step 2, which is the results page. And then that is going to tell them all about the different vaccinations they need. So it says the destination country is Peru, and the vaccination recommendations for all travelers, they require the routine vaccinations, MMR, measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, and the polio vaccine. And then what is required for most travelers is hepatitis A and typhoid. And then what is required for some travelers is hepatitis B, malaria, rabies, and yellow fever. And then using the link at the bottom, the button, they can print the requirements. So now they might want to hit the back button and go back and look at Jamaica. So they go ahead and click that link. And then again, here you will have the vaccination requirements with the destination country being Jamaica. And again, they have the same routine vaccinations required for all travelers, MMR, chickenpox, and the polio vaccine. And for most travelers, they have hepatitis A and typhoid. And then for some travelers, again, hepatitis B, rabies, and yellow fever. They also have this special note that Zika is a risk in Jamaica, so pregnant women should not travel there. And then again, at this button in the bottom of the page, the user will be able to print the requirements. So now we're back at the main menu using the home icon. We've looked at discovering locations, visa requirements, and vaccination requirements. So hopefully this will give the user an idea of how to navigate this interface. It has the scrolling options, the main menu icons, the back buttons, and overall it uses a purple palette with blue features, and the text is a uniform text, it's large, it's white, and hopefully it will allow the user to be able to visually see it and navigate through this app. So that's the end of this tutorial looking at this high fidelity prototype for Embark Now. Thanks for watching and following along.